Hey everyone, how y'all doing? My name is Blue and welcome back to our Minecraft medieval castle. Now before we get started today, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you for the unbelievable support on the channel. I cannot believe that we have just reached 100,000 subscribers. That is absolutely insane, and I just wanted to say a mega thank you to all of you. Now, with that being said, I will be releasing a 100,000 subscriber special video coming up very soon. So I'm going to save my main thank you message for that video. So I'm going to keep this one short, guys. But thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you all to bits. And with that being said, let's get building. Okay guys, just quickly before we get started, first of all, I was having a bunch of audio issues recently, which is why there's been a bit of a delay on a lot of the videos. One of the main reasons why this video has taken so long to come out as well. I've renewed all of my audio equipment, so first of all, hopefully the audio should be much better. If it is and you like the new quality, please be sure to let me know in the comments. But with that being said, guys, I did have to re-record this video because the audio was really bad and I had a constant echo in the background. So this video did actually get re-recorded, and hopefully this time there shouldn't be no issues and should be no problems. So with that being said, guys, let's get straight in and do some building. So we're going to head straight inside the castle here, and we're going to come into the little hallway just here. And as you can see, guys, this is actually looking pretty bare. So we're going to get some decorations in here and make this look a bit nicer. And we're going to start working on this area here. So first of all, let's clear this stone wall here. Okay, right next to this first section, we should have 5 blocks coming along like this. And we're going to just get rid of all of these out of the way. Okay, now that that's done, we've got one pillar here. We're going to leave a 3-block gap, and we're going to do another pillar right about here. Okay, in the corner, we're going to place a lantern. Then we're going to place another pillar just here. Now, first of all, make sure that this one here is a spruce plank, and then place 2 upside down stairs at each side like so. This one here, just get rid of these and place an upside down one and an upside down one. Now, we can't do that on this side because there are stairs on the other side of these ones. So there's going to be a spruce plank across the top there. So it ain't going to look right. So just leave that one as it is, but just make sure these ones here are arched. And this one here, we're not going to add no table there, okay? We're not going to do what we have here. Now from here, we're going to skip 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. On this 4th one, we're going to put a pillar. Leave a 3-block gap again and then place another pillar. And we're basically going to just keep doing that, leaving a 3-block gap all the way until we get down to the end. At the end, we are going to be left with an odd gap, which is going to be this one. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, get rid of those. Get rid of the frame of this. Now don't worry, we're going to replace these blocks in just a minute. We're just going to move it back a tiny bit. Now, get rid of this pillar here. Then we're going to place 1 and 2, just like this, of our smooth sandstone, and just extend that wall all the way over. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to place a strip spruce log right on this corner here, diagonally, okay, so that it's got that gap there. Now from this point here, we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we should hopefully be able to put a pillar just here, which is giving us a 1-block gap on this side. And in fact, we'll break that one there and extend that one all the way up. Leave a 3-block gap, and we should be able to do the same just here. Like that. And we'll break that one there. Let's put our smooth sandstone in that gap and smooth sandstone in this gap. Now, coming down here, the strip spruce log in the middle here, we're going to replace these like this, so that we have a smooth sandstone wall in the middle of our pillars. And we're just going to do that all the way down to the end. Now that we've got that all in place, we're just going to place upside down stairs at each side of the gap like this. And again, we're going to do that in all of the gaps all the way to the end. And then we're going to go ahead and over this side here, we're going to get rid of this one pillar here. like that. So we've now got a 3-block gap here. Put 2 upside down stairs here. And again, in this gap just here. If you wanted to, you could put one at this side just to continue the pattern all the way over. Okay, now let's get our lanterns, and of course in the gap at the very top there, let's go ahead and add a lantern just to brighten everything all up. This lantern here, I'm going to get rid of that one for the moment, and we can get rid of these ones down this side here. Place a lantern at the top of these ones, and I guess we'll leave that one where it is for the stairs there. Get rid of that one there. Okay, I think that's looking good. Now, coming down to this end here, we're going to just basically rotate. So we've got a table kind of on this one. We're going to skip this one. So we will now place a table on this one using 2 upside down stairs and then 1 in the middle. Skip this one. Place one just here. Skip this one. Place one just here. And then we're going to turn around. Leave the one which is in line with this one here like that. And then place the table just inside this one here. Inside the gap, place a composter with a leaf block on top. Composter and then a leaf block on top. Now this is the acacia leaf. Now I am using the default texture pack. The only difference here is I'm using Geometry Boy's bushy leaf add-on, okay? And that just changes the leaves. It doesn't change anything else. Everything else is just default. Now we're going to do the same in this gap. The same in this gap. And the same in this gap. And we're also going to stick a lantern up there and a lantern up there, and then we'll get rid of that one just there. On this side here, I think what we'll do is we'll just put one lantern right in the middle there. Okay, that's looking good. Now if we come down here, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put a composter there, and I'm going to put 2 leaves on top of that one there, making a nice little decoration. Now, I'm going to go ahead, I think I'm going to put 2 chests here, like this. I'm going to come over to this one, do the same. This one here, and then basically do the same all the way down this side. And the same over here. In the middle, we're placing a armor stand. Again, we're going to do that in all of the gaps that we've just done. Just like so. Now go ahead and place any armor on your armor stands. I'm just going to place iron, but you guys can place any armor of your choice, whether you want to place diamond, gold, netherite. It really doesn't matter, guys. Just any armor, just to make them look a little bit nicer. Once you're done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head back round here. And I think what we'll do is we're going to place a couple of flower pots here with some spruce saplings in. And then we're going to do the same on this one just here as well. Just for a little bit of detail. And look how much nicer that makes our walkway look. That looks so much better. Okay, I think this area is looking pretty good now. So if we just turn around, we're going to actually come into this room now. And we're going to grab our dark oak stairs and we're going to place 2 upside down ones just here. 1, 2 here. We'll place 1 facing that way. And then we'll place 1 facing that way. So it looks like a little table sort of into the corner. Over here, we're going to place a few barrels. Let's put 2 there and 1 just here. We're then going to go ahead and make another little table just here. So put 2 stairs, 1 each side. 1 in the middle. And I think we'll put 2 just here. We're going to put a tripwire hook on that one, and that one to make them look like taps. Then we're just going to randomly place a few of the flower pots to look like cups. And I think that looks pretty good. It looks a little dark over here, so I'm going to put a lantern on the side there. And I think that should do for now. Now, let's head over to this little area here. I think in this gap here, we're going to actually... Yeah, I think what we'll do is we're going to make this little bit of the room just a little bit different. So first of all, let's get our smooth sandstone and replace this pillar here with smooth sandstone, just so that looks like a full wall. Over this side here, I think what we will do is we're actually going to turn this into another wall. So let's just continue the pattern that we actually had. So we can do that, and then the smooth sandstone in the gaps, just bringing it out by one, so we have a bit of a nicer, straighter wall here. Then we're going to get our dark oak stairs again, and we'll place upside down stair there. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we'll just place 2. Then we'll place upside down stair just there. Over here again, I'm going to place 2 more of the barrels, a couple of those, and then just a couple of flower pots like this. On this side here, we're going to leave a 1 block gap, and then same on that side, and then place 1 in the middle here. This can be a little decoration. We'll put a flower pot there and a couple of sea pickles just on top there. Over on the wall over here, I'm going to just add a couple of paintings, and I think I'm going to place 1 here and then 1 here. Okay, so they're both 1 block high paintings, just like that. There we go, and I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to get our barrels. I think over in the corner here, I'm going to do... yeah, we'll do 1, 2, 3, then 2, and 1 on top just there. Just in that little corner. Out here, I think we're just going to make a little table. So let's go ahead, place 2 of our slabs just there. We'll place another 2, another 2. And I think we'll just go 2 more like this. Place 2 dark oak slabs here. Then we're going to put a slab here and a slab here. And then round this side here, a slab here and a slab here. And of course, we're going to put a little back on those with our dark oak slabs, dark oak trapdoors rather. Just like so. Now, I'm not really going to do much with the table. I think we'll just put a couple of flower pots, and maybe over here we can just put a couple of the sea pickles. Just something like that, just to keep it looking sort of fairly nice. And then I guess we could go ahead and do a little painting. There we go, that one might work. Something like that. And although this is not really a room, it's just a little chill area. Maybe because we've got the kitchen inside there, this could just be where the soldiers might come to get a drink and just chill out for a little bit. You know, just somewhere to just chill for a little bit. Maybe even for the servants that maybe are making the food or something like that. Let's place some more of our barrels over in this corner. Maybe have one standing up like so. We could even go ahead and just put a flower pot on there, and we can throw a flower in there in a moment. Okay, now just a few little details to finish up out here. I think I'm going to go ahead, put in a sapling in that flower pot, put one in that flower pot. Then I think we're going to go ahead, we're going to put in a couple of composters with some leaves just on top. Maybe we could fit one in this little corner here. Yeah, one just there, and I think that will do. Maybe we could actually... Let's put one... let's put one here. And maybe we could go ahead and we'll move this painting. And we'll put it up here. I'll tell you what, do you know what? Get rid of those. We'll do a 2 high painting right there. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good. Now, maybe for a little bit of detail on the ceiling here, I think what we might do, let's put some slabs across this little gap here. Leave a 1 block gap. We'll put some slabs all the way across about here. For 1 block gap, and just keep repeating the pattern, bringing it from one side all the way over to the next. And there we go. I think that finishes the room off nicely. Okay, now if you guys want to add any more details, feel free to go ahead and add a little bit more clutter around it if you want to. But I think this isn't looking too bad. If anything, I think I might put one more of these. And we'll just grab our leaves. And I think we'll just place that on there. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. Let's come around here and we're just going to finish off a little bit of detail in this kitchen. Now, as you can see, we've got this extended area here. So we're going to go ahead and add a few little things in here, including a fireplace just over here. Okay, for the fireplace, we're going to come to this little corner here. Now, when you come in the door, it's literally this little corner straight here. Leave a 2-block gap. And right in front of this pillar here, we're going to just place some of our bricks. Leave a 2-block gap and place another stack of them just here. At the bottom, we're going to place an upside down stair with an andesite wall just on top. Place a normal stair on top like this. And then another normal stair on top here. And then upside down stair facing each other behind those two. Then I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead, put a couple of upside down stairs or even some full blocks in there. It doesn't matter. And then we can go ahead and put 2 stairs facing each other like so to create a nice little fireplace. Now over here, we're going to come 1 block away from the wall and break these 2 blocks here. And then as you can see, I already done this earlier and I forgot to remove it after we messed up. So break 2 block high. Okay, so like you can see, break 2 blocks, the 2 blocks below, and you got nothing in here, so it's all fine. And then you're going to place 2 redstone torches and then put your 2 spruce planks back on top. Place 2 campfires in here and then 2 iron trapdoors like this. Now if you don't place down those redstone torches, your iron trapdoors are going to stay down like this. Now on top here, I'm going to go ahead and place 2 more fires and we're going to simply put them both out using a shovel. Go ahead and place some raw food on these. It doesn't matter what food you put on there. I'm going to put some raw mutton and some raw salmon. And as you can see, it gives us a nice little kind of looking cooker over here, which I think looks really cool. Now, using the barrel in the corner here, I'm going to go ahead and place a couple like so. 1, 2, maybe 3 here. Now, obviously, these ones behind, you could just get rid of them because they are covered. Or put a torch underneath. Then place some like this. And then 1 maybe on top like that. And there we go. Just to make a little bit of storage. Then place a campfire here. 1 here. Maybe 1 here. And then just go ahead and put them out. And there you go. It looks like some logs being stored for the fireplace over here. Okay. Now we're going to make another little table. And I think we're going to put this a long way. So I want to have a seat, I think, about here and another one about here. So therefore, I'm going to just place a stair here, which is right in line with the trapdoor here. Okay, so we're counting that block that the trapdoor is on. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th one, you want to put the stair. Upside down stair here. Upside down stair here. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, making it 5 long, and then bring the others across this side. Back around this side, let's put a slab there, and then a trapdoor behind each of them to make them look like little chairs. And there we go, we have a little table. So here I'm gonna just do, I think, something like that. We'll put in a couple of these for cups maybe. Let's go ahead and just put in a couple of those and maybe some of those. And then why not put a steak in the frame for each one of them to have something to eat. Yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good. Using the barrels over in this corner here, we're just gonna put a row of them, I think all the way across to about there. Then we're gonna put a shelf here. Now you can use the dark oak or you can use something else. It's entirely up to you, and just make sure that it's placed on the top half of the block. Okay, same here, it's on the top half of the block. Now again, in here, just some decorations. So let's put a couple of flower pots. In fact, let's put some of the eggs on there. Maybe a couple of those up there. And then I'm just going to put a sapling inside both of those. And I think that will do for there. Now, over here again, I want to create a little area. So let's go ahead and... I think what we'll do, we'll put in a stair there, and then put 3 in the middle to make a little table. And again, we'll add a couple of flower pots, put some of those in the middle. That's the sea pickles. A couple of those. Maybe in the corner here, we could use a bit of storage maybe. Let's put in some barrels all the way to the ceiling. A little bit of storage there. And then over in this corner here, we're just going to fill it up again with some barrels. So maybe... something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I think it looks pretty dark on this table here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a shelf. And I think we'll put it about here. Let's put in a lantern up there, and then we'll put a flower pot just next to it, like so. Underneath, we'll add a few barrels as a little decoration. There we go. That just fills the kitchen up a little bit more, makes it feel a little bit more used. We've got a table here for some of the, maybe some of the workers to eat. And yeah, we've got a little proper full-on cooking fireplace over here, as well as some of the smokers over in the kitchen. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. I like this. Over in this corner here, again, it looks a little dark, so I might just put a lantern in that corner. Just to finish it off. And over here, let's get rid of the lantern. Looks a little bit out of place. Let's put this lantern over by 1. Maybe that one over there, we can put that one over by 1 as well. That one there, we'll go ahead, let's put one right there. Or even get rid of that flower pot, we'll put it there. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, right, so we've got quite a bit done so far, guys. It's looking pretty nice. We've got all of the storage in here. Let's go up here, put a lantern on there. And I think I might just put a lantern on the table. Just to brighten it up. Maybe it's a bit too much on the table there. Maybe we could just put it over there. Yeah, why not? And maybe the flower in the middle, we can get rid of that. Could even... place it this side instead. You know, at this point, guys, it's just a kind of preference thing for the decoration, just to make it sort of, you know, feel how you want it to feel. Okay, right, so we've got this bit down here all done. Let's head up these stairs here, and we're going to work on a little bathroom first of all. So we're going to head all the way down here into this little room right here, which is the one room we left, I think, from last episode. Okay, so in here, we're going to make a little kind of bathroom slash toilet. So first of all, in the corner over here, let's go ahead, break that one. I know you can see it just about through that little gap of that stair there, but we're not going to worry about that. And we're going to place in a spruce plank there and a spruce plank in that one just there. Now we can place a spruce plank here. 1, 2, 3 across the back here, and 1 facing to the side. Okay, just like this. and then place 3 across the front here and open them up. And then if we get ourselves our tripwire hook, it looks like a little kind of sort of bath. Place your water bucket on the inside here and basically just fill the water up. I think that looks good. Now I think we're going to just place a shelf on the top half of this block just there, just to create a little shelf by the bath. Over here we're going to actually make a little toilet. So this is a really simple design. We're going to go ahead and get the composter. We're going to place a composter right in the middle there. And we're going to go ahead and put in a spruce trapdoor and open it up. And I mean, that looks pretty much like a toilet. Now there's many other designs you can do, but they look a little bit too kind of modern. So I think this one actually looks best. Over here, we're going to make a little toilet dispenser, a toilet roll dispenser. So I think we'll put an item frame on the wall, place a white banner on the inside and twist it till it faces down like this. Place a button right there. And there we go. We've got a little kind of, it looks like a little holder and a bit of toilet roll coming out the bottom. Maybe not medieval, but I think it looks fine for this area. If you do have 1.16 and you've got commands, you can go ahead and make an invisible item frame so you won't see the item frame. But I think it's a pretty cool little design. In the corner here, we're going to just put a barrel like so. And I think maybe we'll just put a little flower pot on top like that. Add some turtle shells onto the shelf, just like this. And then add a flower just in your flower pot like that. Oh, and before we finish up, guys, let's go ahead and get ourselves some spruce stairs just quickly. And we're going to go ahead and just add a little bit of detail to the ceiling. So for the ceiling here, we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to place upside down stairs all the way around the edge. It's a simple little design, but it looks nice in this little room. Just like so. Then all you want to do is add 2 chains and a lantern right in the middle block there. And then you're done. And then you've got a nice little bathroom, which looks pretty cool. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and add a white banner just here, so it looks like a towel hanging up for when you get out. And I think that will do for that one. Now, heading back down this way towards the stairs. At the stairs here, we're going to turn. And I know last time we made a little closet here and filled it with some stuff, but I think a lot of people were saying that some of these rooms here were a little bit too small for a queen and princess. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to consider this room here and the room next door, maybe 2 princess rooms. If you want to add a prince room, you could easily do it by changing the colors out to blue or red or orange or something like that if you want. So just imagine there's 1 room for a prince or a princess, change the colors accordingly. And the same for this little room just here. Once you've done that, we're going to head over to here and we're going to make a new queen's room. Okay, just the queen's bedroom. And to make this one, we're going to just have to make a very small change. So first of all, break these blocks across here, these ones here, the door here, including this one and oops, and this one. And I think I just broke a tripwire hook, so let me just quickly place that back on there, just like so. Okay, now in here I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna break 1, 2, 3, just like this. And you can see we've got the smooth sandstone, then a pillar, then we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna break those 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So now that's 4 blocks high. Then we're going to go ahead, get our strip spruce logs, break these ones at the top here, and just put a beam all the way across. Upside down stair at each side. And there we go. This is going to come through to a little area in just a moment. We will be adding a doorway just here. But for the moment, what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to add some light into the ceiling so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, now I've just put in some lights for the sake of the video, just so you guys can see what we're actually doing. Don't worry, these lights are going to be moved and changed. So all you guys probably need to do is add a few torches to the ground so you guys can see. Now, what we're going to do here is, first of all, we're going to make a dividing wall for the queen's bedroom. And then we're going to just neaten up the ceiling. So first of all, over here, break this trapdoor and this block just here. Place one just here. And we're basically going to go 1, 2, 3. Turn around directly opposite and go 1, 2, 3. That should give us a 3-block gap like so. Right? Now take this all the way up to the ceiling. Just like this. And then we're going to do exactly the same to this one here. And there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and get our spruce planks here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just run spruce planks across this one here. See where we got the markings? You can see we've got the planks there. Just go ahead and just bring it all the way across to the end. Okay, all the way across to the end. And at the very top here, all the way across to this end. Then we're going to move into this gap here and do the same thing for all of these. Nice and easy. Let's repeat it on this side. So bring it all the way across and then all the way across this one. And just keep moving up, bringing it underneath each little ledge. Don't forget, in the very top here, make sure you go ahead and bring up the point here so that we have the 1-block gap centers. Okay, just like this. Now that that's in place, we're going to go at the top here. Now I'm going to just break that chain for a minute, but I am going to bring the planks all the way across like this. And all the way across from this one, just like this. Okay. On the inside of this room here, you can see we don't actually see any of those planks. So we can actually leave the inside as it is. But what we will do is bring our smooth sandstone all the way down until we have a 4-block high gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're going to leave it just like that for now. Now we're just going to neaten up with some stairs. So basically underneath those blocks we placed, we're going to go ahead and place some upside down stairs like this all the way up to the ceiling. Do the same on this side. And then turn around and do the opposite side. Once you've done it on this part of the room out here, we're going to head onto the inside here. And we're going to do exactly the same with the ceiling in here. Once you're finished, your ceiling should look something like this. Okay, and we should also have the same on this little outside piece here. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to just make a little bit of a frame on the inside. So first of all, let's get ourselves some stripped spruce logs. Where the doorway is, at each side on the inside of the room here, we're going to place a spruce log or the strip spruce log and bring it up all the way to the ceiling. So just break that 1 block in the ceiling there. Bring this one all the way up as well. Just like so. In the gap, bring your smooth sandstone all the way down to here. So you should have 3 blocks all the way up. Just like this. Now we're just going to simply place an upside down smooth sandstone stair each side here. And from here we're going to place an upside down spruce stair. From the inside here, we're going to go ahead, place a spruce door. And this is going to be the queen's room. So now we're going to get rid of these just here for the moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to place 3 of the dark oak planks in the center. We'll place a stair at each side. 3 slabs across here and then 1 just in the center there. Place 3 of the white wool and then 2 layers of 3 of the pink terracotta. And then on the top of the headboard here, we're going to place some of our snow layers, and then one extra one in the middle. And as you can see, this looks like a pretty nice bed. We're going to place slabs down the side till we get to the end, and then place a few of your trapdoors like this. Okay, that's looking good. Now, in this corner over here, we're going to go ahead and place 2 upside down stairs that way, 1 there, place a slab just here, and then 2 of your dark oak trapdoors like this to make a little sort of a desk sort of thing just here. Now we're just going to add a few little decorations to the room. So let's start by maybe adding a couple of barrels at each side of the bed here for a little bit of storage, just like this. We'll go ahead and we'll put a lantern just on the inside of each one. And then on this block here, we're going to put in some of our trapdoors. And I guess we could put a flower pot up there, maybe a flower pot up there, and just go ahead and put a sapling inside. Over here on the desk, we're going to put in a flower pot with a sapling again. Now, on the ceiling here, what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top of the ceiling. And where the window is from the wall there, we're going to come up 1 stair, break that stair on that side and the one on this side. Leave a 1 block gap, break this one, then this one. 1 block gap, break that one and that one. I'm basically just going to bring a beam across now. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the lantern and the chains. We don't need those up there. And basically just connect all of these across from one side to the other. Now, if we go ahead and get our spruce button, it's a little bit dark, but on the top of these beams, we can place spruce buttons coming across. That way nothing gets seen from below, but it will stop any mobs from spawning up here. Just make sure you cover all parts of the top of the beam. Now when we come down here, we're going to go ahead, I think, place 2 chains here, which is 1 block from this side, leave a 1 block gap from this side, do the same thing, and we're going to place our lanterns just underneath. Then we're going to do the same on this one here. This time we'll have to do it on that one. And then this one should be in line with this one. Now that might look a little bit strange. So if you want to, you could actually just do one directly in the middle. Okay, right about there. It might feel a little bit more in place. And then if we get rid of these ones, this one here, we'll do it right in the middle of the video, the window, right there. Okay, so 2 chains and a lantern like so. Okay, now one little thing we're going to do over in this corner here is we're going to add a little bit of a cupboard. So first of all, we're going to get ourselves some spruce doors. We'll place 1, 2, and 3 like this. Come out of this one. Let's open that one over there. We'll add 2 of the barrels, 3 of them across this way. We'll then close that one, open up that one and that one. And on the top half of the lower block, we can go ahead and place in some of those. And yeah, we'll place some items in there in just a moment. Across the top here, let's place some of the trapdoors. And then I think right at the top here in the corner, we're going to place a flower pot for now. And maybe we'll just place, if we crouch, a button and a button, just to stop any mobs from spawning up there. Okay, this is looking pretty nice now. Let's put in a lantern over here. Okay, for the final details, we're going to go ahead. We're going to place in a pink banner on our windows at the sides, just here to look like a little bit of a blind. Cover up those windows. At the top here, we're going to go ahead, put some pink banners all the way across here, and then one just above. Just like so. It just adds a nice little bit of detail there. Now, of course, guys, you can go ahead and change the colors if you want. This is just an example color. I mean, personally, for a queen, I would have done something else, maybe a purple or a sort of dark red or something, but we're kind of limited with what colors we can use here. Now, over in the corner here, I'm going to go ahead and put in a composter with some leaves, and I think I'm going to place one here again for the same thing. Let's place a flower in there, or a sapling. Now, this one little detail which I think is really cool here would be to make a little mirror for the Queen's desk. Now, there are two ways of doing this. So, first of all, let's see how it looks with the grey. So, we're going to do a grey banner, get the white dye, and we're going to do a diagonal stripe, probably going that way. Now, we're going to take that banner. We're going to use the light blue this time, and we're going to do the shade at the very top of the banner. Get the cyan, or cyan rather, and we're going to do the bottom half. Then we're going to put it over here, get the grey, or any colour that you want to make a border with, and then make a little border like this. Now we can also do the same thing pretty much with the white banner if you wanted. This time you would use light grey first of all to make the stripe instead. Then you would go ahead and you would use your light blue, do your top gradient, use the cyan, do the bottom gradient, and then of course get the grey or colour of your choice and make a border. Now both of these are very similar. We've got this one and this one. So it just depends how you prefer the reflection to look. This is the grey banner with a white stripe. This is the white banner with the grey stripe. So they're very similar and they both look like mirrors. I think I'm going to go for this one. And we're going to place it right there in the middle as a little mirror for the Queen. And there we go. I think that looks really cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So I think we're going to leave the rest of this room as it is now. I think that does a pretty good job. Yeah. Now let's go outside here. In here, we're going to have a little bit of a sort of just a little lounge room, just a little waiting area, maybe when people are waiting for the Queen to get ready or something. So over here, ignore the lights in the ceiling for now, but what we're going to do is go to the bottom stairs, come up one, leave a 1 block gap from this wall, break a stair on every other block and keep on the same one all the way across. In fact, it will be that stair and then that stair. So therefore, we leave the stair right there. Then again, opposite, we'll do the same thing. So break this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then just bring your strip spruce log all the way over, connect it to this side. Do the same here. And in these gaps as well. Alright guys, before we do anything else, one thing I'm going to quickly do is change this here because it's actually really annoying me. So what we can do is just grab our strip spruce logs, place one sideways there, okay? From the inside in here, you're just going to have it look like that. So it looks okay. That looks much better. Now, go ahead and get your chain. And in here, I'm going to go ahead and place 2 chains on that one. And I think I might just put 2 chains on every one and then a lantern on the end. Bring it all the way over. That looks pretty good, but I think we actually need to go one higher. Those chains actually come down a bit lower than I expected. Or it just looks, it feels a little bit too low. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Yep, that looks a lot better. I definitely prefer it being just 1 chain. Okay, now, like I said, in here is kind of going to be a little bit of a lounge room, kind of like a waiting room for the Queen when she's getting ready. So, we're going to leave a 1 block gap from this pillar, place a dark oak stair, then we go 1, 2, 3, turn this one, and then curve one that way, and then that one there, we're going to actually just place 1 more on the end and turn it that way. 1, 2, 3 slabs, leaving a 1 block gap, which makes it look like a little table. Then we're going to go ahead, put in a couple of composters on that side. A couple of composters this side. Again, placing the leaf blocks just on top. In here, I think we can actually get rid of this one actually because of the pillar there. It just feels a little bit out of place. Then we're going to go ahead, make a little table. We'll put in a lantern just there. And perhaps a flower pot just there. Over this side here, we're going to do the same thing. So we'll have a table just like so. Not really sure if we need a lantern, but I'll place one there anyway, just in case. And I think finally we're going to just actually place another one just here, like this. And what we'll do is we'll grab our trapdoor behind here and just make sure it faces on the back of that. There we go. I think that looks really cool. And then we have a nice walkway that comes all the way through from this side, all the way around here. And guys, I just realized, don't forget to get rid of these ones and then place, where did that place? Down there. Then place your spruce stairs across like this to make sure that that gap fills in place and looks a little bit more sort of, you know, a little bit more how it should do. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to leave this room as it is. I think that actually looks really good. So now we've got the Queen's bedroom in here. As you can see, guys, the snow here has melted, which means this is a little bit too close. Let's try raising that up by 1, and we'll do the same out here. Just so, over here rather, just so that it looks equal. We'll double check it again. That might melt. If it does melt, then just put 3 pieces of carpet across the top there. And that will fix it from, that will stop it from happening. But yeah, I think that should fix it anyway. Okay, right. So now we've got everything all in place. Here we've got our rooms all done. I think the only room that we need to do now is this one down here, which is going to be a little chill out room for the king. So maybe like a wine tasting room. Alright, before we do anything down here, I think we're going to just do something with the ceiling first of all. So as we can see, where this door is here, I've got 1, 2, 3 block gap and then a lantern. On this block here, I'm going to add a slab all the way across. And then I'm going to leave a 1 block gap, do the same thing over here. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to come this side now, and we're just going to continue that pattern all the way across the ceiling until we get to the other side. Okay, just remembering it's on every other block. Okay, once we get here, we're going to just go ahead, get rid of that lantern for the moment. And what we'll do is we've got 1 there, so we're going to skip 1. In fact, we'll place 1 here on that very first one. Get rid of that one. 1 here. Skip that 1. 1 here. And then we'll leave this bit here. Then we're going to go ahead and place in that extra slab there. And over here, we're going to get rid of that trapdoor and place an upside down stair. Just like so. And there we go. We've got a nice little shaped room here now. So first of all, across the main wall at the back here, we're going to put in a dark oak stair there. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to do a sideways one like this. All the way across. Let's place 1, 2 barrels. 1 here. With a 1 block gap, we'll put 1 there and 1 there. And we'll put 2 of our tripwire hooks on there. 1 on there. Then I'm just going to put in a lantern on there for a little bit of detail. In the corner over here, let's go ahead and just put in some barrels randomly at any angle whatsoever. It doesn't really matter. And maybe 1 standing up just there. Something a bit like that. And if you wanted to, you could always add another lantern just in that corner with a little bit more detail. Okay, now we want to make a nice little table coming all the way down. Well, not all the way down, but sort of to cover part of the room. So what we're going to do here is making sure we've got a 1 block gap from this wall here. We're going to place one dark oak slab here. So we've got a 2 block gap here and a 1 block gap here. Place another one here, leaving a 1 block gap. One here. And I think we're going to leave it at that. Three seats there. Then we're going to go ahead and we'll place another one right about here. So we've got a 2 block gap. And then 2 more here. So they line up on each side. We're going to just temporarily place one stair there. And then one going this way. Break that one there. Then we're just going to simply bring the upside down stair all the way down. And past it by 1. On this side here, do the same thing all the way. And then we're going to go ahead, place 2 of your dark oak trapdoors. You will need a crouch to place the one on top. Do the same on this side here. Again, facing in towards the middle of the table so that they lift up on the right side. Just like so. Okay, now for a little bit more decoration, let's add another wine table over here. So we're going to put 2 stairs like this. 2 across here. And we'll put 2 right in the middle and bomb like so. We'll put in a composter there. Composter there. And we'll put one here. Yeah, and I think that will do. We'll go ahead, put our leaf block on the top. This corner over here, I'm going to just pile up a few of the barrels like this. And then maybe we'll just do that. Let's make a little table over here. We're going to leave 1 block in that corner. And 1 block on that corner. And then just 1 in the middle like so. Okay, now let's just add some final details here. So first of all, we're going to get some flower pots. And of course, we're going to add a few of them around here to look like some mugs. We'll put a few on the table. Something like so. And we'll put a few more on there. Yeah, that is good. Let's put one here. And this one here, we're going to actually just leave down. We're going to put a flower pot in there. I'm going to leave the table with just the mugs. I mean, this is going to be a beer drinking room after all. We'll add a few turtle eggs there. Just as a little decoration. Maybe some up there. And it's looking a little bare in this corner over here. So I think what we might just do is get ourselves a few more barrels. I think we'll go 2 like that. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll get ourselves a lantern. Let's put 1 just there. Maybe we'll put 1 more barrel standing upright like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Then I think we can actually get rid of that pot there. And what we'll do is we'll get some shelf coming across like this. And what we'll do is if we can crouch, we'll place a creeper head right about there. Maybe a flower pot just next to it. Over here, we're going to just put in a little bit of carpet for when they come in the room. Just to make it look, well, more like a bit of a rug. Something a little bit like that, guys. It hasn't got to be anything perfect. Just a little rug for a little bit of detail. Okay, I think that is looking pretty good. We've got a nice little room here for the king to have some beer or some wine or something. Add a couple more little barrels if you wish for a little bit of extra kind of storage. But yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, yep, I think that is looking good, guys. I'm pretty happy with that. And as you can see, this one brings us out to our little landing out this side. And then we can come round here and go upstairs, of course. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and add a banner on the top one of these trapdoors. You must crouch to place these. And then there we go. Alright guys, I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to get done today. So we've got a fair few rooms done now, and I think we've covered most rooms in the castle. We've got the bathroom, we've got a new queen's room, a chill out room, a king's room. Then down here we've got a little area for the workers who are in the kitchen. Oh, over here guys, I nearly forgot. Let's go in here. One little thing before we finish up. Let's just put in a lantern just down there for a second. In here we're just going to put some barrels coming across there. We'll put one there. We'll put in a lantern right about there. Now we can get rid of that one. Let's go ahead, probably just stacking up a few more barrels in here, really, more than anything, just to make it look like a bit of a storage. Maybe we can put a couple of those in there. Yeah, and then maybe we'll just put one more there and there, so that it looks pretty full. Nice little storage cupboard. Anyway, we've also got this little area over here, which is a little drinking area for some of the workers. We've got a little table here, bit of a chill out area, or a place where the kitchen people, kitchen staff can come and get some drinks to take around to some of the soldiers and stuff. And then other than that guys, we finished off the kitchen, and we also finished off this little walkway here, making it look pretty nice. Anyway guys, with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up just here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to smash that like button. And once again guys, thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. I love you guys to bits. And for now, this is BlueNerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.